The moment we thought this is it. Only bullish news across the board. Like literally, I was even willing to bet that this is the bottom. We're going up, heavy trades. Yesterday, crazy 50x leverage, and in the evening we get the news that there is the U.S., Iran, Israel is still coming in here. Israel situation happening, which is absolutely horrible. Like I just don't even know what to say. The markets are completely puking, and this can be a problem. Like for whoever says in the chat that buy the dip and all that, and you know all that and that, I think it sounds awesome. But when 2 or 3 nuclear powers are fighting against each other and discussing how they're gonna de-arm each other, you can have your best crypto token on a very good TA chart, and you can draw lines on the chart. I'll tell you one thing: no one actually knows what the heck is going to happen. So that's what we're gonna talk about today. What happened, why it's relevant, and how I am actually trading. I updated you in the Telegram the other day. If you are not in the Telegram, I think you should be. I can do as much in the shows as I can, this half an hour, 45 minutes in a day, but I'm always on there in the Telegram. So if you're not the part of it, there's a link in the description. It's completely free. Go and check it out, because he's also going to pin it on the top of the chat here. So yeah, welcome here, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button on the show. Don't forget to leave a comment here. I am looking at everything that is happening and everybody that is happening here. What's going on? GA, small dump. Also, someone was saying who else are good traders and all that. I think you should then just don't watch this show. That's why if you think I'm an idiot, I think that's the best thing you can do, not to watch the show. I can see you, and yes, you're blocked. I don't know who that is for. I think it's the people trying to chat. 𝗏 is the 𝗔𝗟𝗏𝗧𝗏 of crypto. Let's go fighting the bears. Small dump 𝗏 will tweet again. Baked. Fefe is back, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Liked it up. Here's the Telegram. Down 40%. Ready to quit it all. Don't. Mike, listen to me. You don't quit. If you're down 40%, you're not following what I'm saying. You're not paying attention. The problem is not you. The problem is you're not focusing on the right things. Iran is, it's only FUD. The markets have discounted yet. All right, okay, cool. I thought the same thing until things that didn't happen for 20 years happen. I'm going to talk about that. I think the retest pump, and we'll be heading lower. Agree. Good morning. I need the alpha of FF. We love you. Help us. Tunk, I help you back. Love you back. Loving your trades and analysis. I'm happy. Telegram is legit. I'm happy. Smash the like. GM. Thank you. Craig Ferguson on crypto. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. FOMO is real. We're all idiots. Keep rolling. Thank you. Buying more. Telegram is lovely. Buying more. Drop on. Good. Keep buying, my friend. I legit hope you're gonna come back here tomorrow. Okay? At least leave a stop at 104. Cool. Come back here tomorrow, bro. Just come. I'm not gonna be here, but come back Monday. You still have time. Not just exit now. I think you're the best in the game. Thank you. Love the trade right days. Yes, I need Sol back to 200. Yes, Sol. I think Sol's going to 300, 400 in the next 3 to 6 months. So I think we're good. What do you think? Shadowman is long again. I know. You can always buy the dip, and at some point it's gonna go up. So I think it's not a difficult thing to do. Craig Ferguson was the best late night host. It's a compliment. I'm so happy. Okay, Craig Ferguson. Okay, cool. Need your alpha, bro. Okay, I hope you got to 88K. Let's go. So here's the thing. Let's run through what really happened. What happened, from the very beginning. What happened is that Trump has been very vocal since before his election, actually. Since before his inauguration or whatever. He was very vocal about the fact that Iran can't have nuclear weapons. That was his whole thing. He was voicing it. He said, we need to force Iran not to have nuclear weapons. And he basically he had been, since February, since very, very early, he has been pushing this agenda. Now, he said this is, and I just want you to pay attention to the details here. Here's an interview from February.
Israel, with our help or our approval, will go in and bomb the hell out of them. I would prefer that not happen. I'd much rather see a deal with Iran where we can do a deal, supervised, check it, inspect it, and then blow it up, or just make sure that there's no more nuclear, that we just...
So just making sure there's no more nuclear. Again, that's the whole thing. No more nuclear. Now, this has been going on for quite some time. Why is my thing crashing here with white? I don't know what's happening here. Iran and the United States began negotiations in April, which seemed to be going good. Then they moved on to the second negotiation in Rome. Then they moved on, and then Trump came out and he was like, withhold the whole tariffs and putting different sanctions in different countries. He came out and said, all purchases of Iranian oil or petrochemical products must stop now. Any country or person who buys any amount of oil or petrochemicals from Iran will be subject to immediately secondary sanctions. So when Trump was going on and on about the tariffs, this is back in April, May. when it was going on about the tariffs, it was going on about the sanctions, he put this out there, and obviously it's a massive hit for Iran. So what happened from there, they came out and they're like, okay, we're actually happy to negotiate if, one, the sanctions are gone, two, we want Israel to also completely throw out their nuclears. That was the whole idea from the beginning of the negotiations. And Trump came out and he said, you know, it's all about uranium, right? That's what you need for atoms and nuclear bombs, and Iran has a lot of those. And so there was a deal for a long time how much they can actually mine, and they can only do that for the purpose of different usage, not nuclear. That was the whole idea. And Trump came out and he had obviously a Trump-like request to Iran, and they said it's nonsense. Like, we're not interested. We're backing out. And a response is not only that they started to. It's not so that they started to reduce the amount of uranium production, but they actually increased 50%, which is a problem. So as it says, Iran has vastly accelerated 60% uranium production from 30 kilogram per month to 45 kilogram per month, and that is obviously a threat for the world, but also a massive threat for the United States. And then they say, we will limit uranium. When this whole thing escalated, and they all realized that it's not going to just go away, when it escalated, they came out and they said they will reduce the uranium enrichment to 3.67%. When that was the original deal, by the way, like for a long time, limiting to civilian use only, if Israel dismantles its entire nuclear arsenal and commits to a nuclear-free Middle East. Again, sounds reasonable, but what happens is not that. What happens is not that they that happens. Trump basically comes out and he says that it's not happening. And yesterday night, he had a statement, and there were very rapid escalations. I'm going to deep dive into what exactly happened, but this is what Trump made a statement yesterday. This is from yesterday evening.
We're hearing reports that U.S. personnel are being moved out of the region within striking distance.
Well, they are being moved out because it could be a dangerous place, and we'll see what happens. But they are being, we've given notice to move out, and we'll see what happens.
So what happened is yesterday, I don't know why this is doing that, but it's very fucking annoying. It's like going to wide, it's like loading. Safari, fix your shit. What's going on here? So Iran says it will target US bases if conflict breaks out over nuclear enrichment. Again, nuclear enrichment, uranium, increasing uranium production mining, okay? So yesterday there was an escalation, and again, I updated you in the Telegram, and they said Israel and the United States are preparing to attack Iranian nuclear facilities. There was escalation happening on that front. And then I was saying I closed 50% of my trades, and then I just updated that this, before I went to sleep, I said this level here should not break, but TA, as I said here, TA does not care when nuclear powers argue. This exactly happened when I woke up, I saw it break, I closed all my position. This one hurts because I didn't want, because everything aligns. It just aligns, and this one thing is basically nuking the markets. Now, yesterday it's like when you have two dogs and they're standing and they're foaming mouth and whatever, and when one dog gets off a leash and they just start fighting, everything comes to the surface. So senators and people started to make statements saying that Iran's terrorist regime is actively working towards a nuclear weapon for the sake of our nation's security, the security of our allies, and millions of civilians in the region. This cannot be allowed to happen. So the United States, again, stepping up. At the same time, Israel is fully ready, makes a statement, Israel is fully ready to move forward with an operation into Iran. Now, Israel has been a long time onto Iran, okay? They're ready to move forward. This would, I don't even have to say, be fucking devastating. Like, it would be just very fucking horrible if that happened. These are nuclear powers that are discussing to move forward in an attack to a country that is a nuclear power. You know what I mean? It's like, it is becoming serious. And all the moon boys in the chat that says, I'm buying the dip, be my fucking guest. But I can tell you one thing, your tiny little crypto doesn't give a fuck if you think this is a perfect time to buy the dip, okay? That's the reality. And do I think the market is bullish? Yes. Do I think we have all the good news to go up? Yes. Do I think this can nuke us 20% in a second? Fuck yes. And if you don't think so, you're ignorant. That's my thoughts on this. Now, why do I think that as well? And Cos came in as well and he said, you're overreacting. You know, this has happened previously. And I'm like, there are things that did not happen. And I'm not here to spread FUD and all that shit. I'm telling you reality. For example, there is the IAEA, which stands for International Atomic Energy Agency. It's an independent organization that's been monitoring, and it's actually headquartered in Vienna. And they've been monitoring the activity. They have an independent outlook on nuclear powers and whatnot. And what is interesting, that the board of governors of that institution passed a resolution, meaning they all agreed, declaring that Iran is in non-compliance with its nuclear safeguards obligations. Meaning every single country has an obligation that potentially can be or is a nuclear superpower. Now, this organization has been here to control that thing, and now, for the first time in 20 years, this organization publicly calls out Iran and says, you guys are non-compliant and you're not following the agreed criteria, the agreed framework. Now, why is this a problem? It's a problem because Israel or the US can say, you know what, Iran, you're not following what we agreed on. F you, we're gonna blast you. And this is what Trump said. Trump literally said, we're gonna bomb you. Trump is not fucking around. And I actually think, like, and again, people underestimate Iran. I don't think that's a smart thing to do. Is the state stronger? Yeah. Could the states and Israel do serious damage in Iran? Yes. Do I think it would be a very easy thing and a completely good thing for the world? I don't know. I don't think so. Like, it would be devastating. Markets would nuke. The US would enter a new war with Israel. Israel would enter a new war. And Iran and the Middle East would have tensions never seen before. So anyway, that's where we stand. And then if you look at the market is not really liking this. And you know, I said as well not so long ago that I'm waiting for this dip to happen. And I was actually hoping, I was telling you up here, I was saying if we break below this level, we might see a pullback to the 50%, which actually did happen. So if you look here, let me just remove this here. So if you look here, we did have the, let me just refresh this as well. I'm gonna move to Chrome from Safari. This is a complete piece of shit, this Safari thing. Like, Apple, I love your products, but this Safari thing, like, I don't know. Tim, you gotta look at this. Okay, for any of you who are new here, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. We bring you daily trading alpha, bring you daily news, all that stuff here on the channel. Where are we at with the subscribers? Where are we at with the subscribers? Let me see. How to live count? Here we go. We're up at 21,529. So guys, smash the like button if we get, and share it with your friends. If we get 22,000 likes, to give away $500 here today. If we do that. When I set these crazy targets, why not? You know what? I'm gonna give away $1,000. If we hit 22,000 subs by the end of the show, I'm gonna give away $1,000. Why not? So I was looking at this, and we did hit the 50% on this small leg, right? So on a 4-hour leg, if you look at this, you could consider this as a rally-based rally here. And then you can say, well, I mean, it's simple. You got a rally, you got a base, you got a rally, and this base was responsible for closing or creating a V-shaped recovery here. Aligns very nicely. So technically, what I could say that we are here, and I even posted it in here. I said Asia low wick by London, a 15-minute MSS happens. It is a long if that happens. Now the problem is, it's not likely to happen, bruhs. It's not likely to happen. So if you look at this, you go onto the 15-minute chart, you pull up your session indicator, which just shows you the different sessions. And I said here, it's wigged. If we would have seen a market structure shift here on the 15-minute, I would have said this is a very great opportunity to take along. But this didn't actually happen. What happened though is further nuke. So what really is going to be interesting is how the US will react. Now the question is, what would you do if you were a hedge fund manager, if you were working on Wall Street, if you were supposed to take trades? Would you start longing the market in an uncertainty where Iran and the nuclear powers of the world are negotiating or openly bashing each other and saying, I'm gonna fucking attack you, no, I'm gonna attack you, no, I'm gonna attack you? No, you wouldn't. One, you would start closing positions. This is why a lot of times what we see that we cover positions on New York Open. You can see people will cover their positions. We might see a little bit of a bump, but ultimately people will open short positions. That is just what's going to happen. So maybe they're gonna liquidate session highs, session levels. So if you look here, maybe they're gonna liquidate so they have enough power to short. Maybe they're gonna liquidate up here, London, up here at 3.34 trillion or whatever that might be. But in reality, they are just going to short the shit out of this. That's what I think. And so if that happens, ultimately I would actually be looking at a much lower place, which would be the daily equilibrium down here. And the daily equilibrium is about $100,000, which would have very much aligned with closing the CME at 105 and then potentially coming lower. So ultimately, do I think that this 3.24 trillion level on the total will break? No. Can it? Yes. How I know that I'm wrong, or what is my invalidation? Well, it's simple. If I see a market structure shift from any of these levels on a 15-minute and then possibly on the hourly chart, I am going to take long positions because it just makes sense to do so. Until then, this is nothing. Even here, we can see a retrace. Look, it's a beautiful market structure. So you have a close below here. You have 50% retrace. You have a close below here. You have a retrace after this. Then you have a, and then you just mark, or march lower, lower, lower. This is what I expect to happen. Or what can also happen is that New York opens, and New York opens, let me just bring in a session here. New York opens like this. I would not disregard this possibility. I know you're thinking, oh, we're long buying the dip. Cool. I would not close this out. I would not. And if I look at this, that's a 5% drop here. If I put this ghost candles here, how would that look? That would look something like this. That would be exactly coming down. That would be exactly coming down to where I said it would. Like maybe we have a little bit of a bump here, so something like this, and we come liquidate all this, come below the 50% equilibrium on the daily, and then possibly bounce from there. I legit don't hope it happens, because if it does, obviously bad for the industry. Can go lower, will last longer. It's just not good. I am short, but this is what I am thinking. So let me run through some of the good news though, because there are a bunch of good news. Okay, let me just look at the chat though for a second. Let me just look at the chat. Sheldon is long, all in, no cash left. We'll see. Keep up the good work. Trump is funny old man. How's his backyard look? I don't know. Been watching Soul. Just grind lower all day, so slow. Yes. Why are you watching the show, bro? Yes. Only 250 likes for such an alpha. I agree. It's horrible. Latest geopolitical info shared. Trade the markets, not the news. People got to leave talking too much shit. Are we shorting? I'm short, but I'm gonna show you. I didn't dare to share it in Telegram because I think it's risky. Should I rotate back to 80% Bitcoin? I think it's not that bad. I think they have a meeting tomorrow on Friday, so we will see how that ends. But I don't see anything ending good. I don't even think that the meeting's. I think the meeting will be canceled. Just DC into Bitcoin. If the world goes to shit, we're screwed anyway. Should we have sold in May? No, we're bouncing here. We'll go continue. Can you just mute this drop on guy? Just mute him. And then can you just mute him for like a day? Because I want him to come back when the market doesn't bounce and it goes lower. What's Ren thinking? I don't know. I guess that should not touch my spot. No, you shouldn't. Big bounce coming soon. I agree. Why do you hate XRP, bro? I don't hate XRP. It's just a centralized piece of shit. Money is in real 100x Bitcoin long on support. Okay, this market is just shit. I like your show. I appreciate you. PPI will let everyone forget about the war and Trump. And Trump should go on a media sabbatical. Hate the game, not the player. I showed it on you. Message close 48%. Thank you. You're welcome. Hope we'll be back up quickly on the 382 now. Sometimes please explain the high leverage strategy with low cash risk again. So up you're back, Fefe. My brothers, thank you so much. Tough to read these markets, damn. Yes. So when short, SQD doing pretty well somehow. I told you SQD is going to be incredible. SQD yesterday, actually, I wanted to show you this. Check this out. So SQD yesterday. So I've been talking about SQD for a long time, okay? So look at this. So SQD, I talked about SQD, I invested, whatever, and I told you about SQD, and now there is a company that is basically a MicroStrategy for SQD. So this guy outlines his post. Go and check his post out. It's pretty decent, but basically what they do is they convert their shares and they buy SQD with it. So they're accumulating. This guy is a multi-billionaire. He's accumulating a multi-millionaire. I don't know exactly, but he's accumulating SQD, which is super interesting. SQD, the project founded by PhD, whatnot. So go and check it out. It's an index for multiple chains. Pretty cool. But check out SQD. It's not a sponsored plug. I do have investments. I invested. I hold the token. So it's cool, and it is doing very good. So comparatively, SQD. USDT. You can find it at Binance as well. It's 25.75. Like the first time I shared it was down here at like 15 something. Like it's not even here because Binance, or Bybit, but yeah, it was lower. So is there gonna be a pullback? Maybe, perhaps, I don't know. But ultimately, SQD should go to like 75 cents. We'll see. Trader investment, both. I think it's worth, like you have to take your capital. I even tweeted about it. If you're up, you know, like 3x on a token, you take your initials out. But it is also an investment. Exactly like Marty Party said, nothing to do with war bullshit, just Binance flushing red and yellow lines, trade on facts. I so disagree. I see these people going, the market makers are coming for my orders. Bro, do you not understand that 2 or 3 nuclear powers are bashing each other openly and saying they're gonna bomb the fuck out of each other? Which part of this is not understandable? Market makers don't care about these little things. Like, do you think a $3 trillion industry is so important that they will be like, oh, war news is just to manipulate our bags? No, bro, no, it's proper shit. Markets are crashing. Let's look at stocks. What is happening on stocks here? Banter bubbles. You can go into stocks. You look, things are down. Tesla down 3%, Uber down 1.5%, Nvidia 1.5%, and it's earnings day on Nvidia. Shopify, GE down 4.5%. Like, and this is pre-market. So I just think you guys are delusional if you think, you know, this is just a pullback. And I'm the one calling for market structure and market makers and all that. But yeah, so I think it's just, you know, a little bit of delusion if you think that is the case. All right. Major pain clash in India, horrible thing. I don't know if you guys saw that. It's devastating. Like it's literally. I'm gonna play the video here. It was flying out to London. It is absolutely horrible. Like I've seen the footage. Let me just see here. Yeah, fuck. This does not look good. Like it's crashed into a residential area. Probably there are no survivors. I didn't even see it, but it is horrible. I've seen the video. The plane literally just crashed. Yeah, it's here. Look, this is the video. Yeah, so it's just not good, and it blows up. So Boeing is down as well. Like if you look, Boeing is down 7% on pre-market, of course, because their plane crashed. I mean, it's yeah, yeah, it's a wild crash. Anyway, yeah, my heart goes out to the families. Like legit, I think it's fucking horrible. Every time I board a plane, I'm thinking like I kiss the plane's door, and I always ask the plane to take me safely, but it's horrible. I'm happy I closed my positions on your Coral. Thanks, you're welcome. We already had a bashing war between Park and India. Let's also give us shores. The same thing happened with Pakistan and India, but that even pumped the market further above. Don't forget, on Pakistan and India, I told you about it. That was the time when China and the US were very big in trouble, and India stepped up and said, hey, you can bring production here. Guess what happened? Pakistan and India war breaks out. China and the US starts getting along again. Nothing happening. So, like, don't forget, it's a different thing. The same thing happened. Don't forget, it's a different thing. It crashed into the medical hospital. Oh my God, so bad. All prank crashes are happening to Boeing. Weird. Yeah. PPI trade, it's happening in 20 minutes. I can't wait for PPI. So, but let's go. PPI is going to be good, by the way. Just so you know, PPI is going to be good. Some good news that I wanted to bring you here from the past 24 hours. U.S. Treasury, Bassett saying that if the debt limit is not increased, which Trump is calling for, and everybody's bashing him for it for obvious reasons. This is the fallout with Elon. The biggest crisis since 2008 is going to happen. Very fucking good for Bitcoin. That's all I'm gonna say. Bassett also said the stable coins will hit 2 trillion in market cap, which is going to be absolutely nuts. That's like a 10x from here, or 7x. The Treasury bought $10 billion worth of T-bills, 10-year Treasury bills, which is again quantitative. It's not quantitative easing just yet, but we're getting there. Like it is happening. Yesterday, 0.17 max to Valhalla. The U.S. negotiations with China is going good. There is regulatory uncertainty with the Clarity Act. There's the Genius Act happening. The vote today. There is CPI coming in lower. There is a new SEC chair. There is a new Fed chair happening soon. What on earth are we waiting for? And so what happened is that they announced that they are going to have China and Iran and the US fighting over each other. So I actually just tweeted when I saw this at night. I was like, I just reposted it and I said, or just get ready for a nuclear war. Never mind. So like, it's just all these good news, you know, and then none of them happens. Trump comes out and obviously bashes JP, the Jerome Powell Fed chair, saying CPI comes out great. So yesterday, Trump confirms that there is going to be a China deal one way or another. Very, very bullish. Trump also said that he's going to send out letters to trading partners in the next 1 or 2 weeks, setting tariffs rates. Again, very, very bullish. No uncertainty. Very bullish for the market. We do have, why is this not loading? GME is going to raise 1.75 billion to make investments in a manner consistent with GameStop's investment policy, which means buying Bitcoin. And Lutnick says that so many new trade deals are coming. So trade deals are settling down, and I do think this is going to be a great opportunity. Now the question is, what do we do? So I am short here on 𝗙𝗢𝗙𝗘𝗙. I will actually tell you the whole story. I don't really have a lot of time to say it, but I want to tell you, and I want to be very transparent with you. Here's what happened. This yesterday that I've been doing this very funny thing where I went 50x leverage. Now I went completely like the US, I was taking 50x leverage, and I've been building up the account, and my account was up like 17%. And yesterday, because I thought I was gonna be a degen, the account went down to like, I don't even know where I am, but I'm probably down to like, I don't know, 2% profit or something like that. Let me just see this. So I'm like 2.5%, and I was pissed. So I took a massive 10x leverage degen short, which is playing out now. But I played it on 𝗙𝗢𝗙𝗙. So that's my short. I'm up $1,000 on that short. Why did I not share it in the Telegram? Because I'm not sure this is the right play, and I just don't want to drag you guys along. We will have shorting opportunities, but I am in this short. I do think this is massive liquidity. Stairs up, elevator up, stairs down. So I do think that we can have a push here. If a New York Open we have a push, I am just going to add to the position. If a New York Open we get a wick down, which is going to happen in an hour from now, if we get a wick down, I'm probably going to close the position because I'm going to be up like $2,500. And then gonna consider adding on the retrace. Now let's look at the market quickly here. Ultimately, I actually think, holy shit, like we can hit this on New York Open. Yeah. And we have to buy that, bro. Like I'm legit not even joking. Like we have to buy this. If we nuke, that's limit orders. That's limit buy stop loss below this 4-hour low. Like I know market is shit, but for a scalp, you have to buy this. If we hit, what is this, 3%? Fuck, it's 1.5%. We're gonna hit the daily equilibrium down here. It's gonna be exciting. So here's what I'm thinking. PPI is probably going to be good. Let me look at Forex calendar. PPI is going to be good. Previous was minus 0.5. Expectation 0.2. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, this should be good. This should be good. Why is this? I mean, maybe the expectations are because of the tariffs. Because the price says here, the price of finished goods and services sold by producers, maybe that's because of the tariff. Maybe this will come in higher, okay? I don't think that has that much of an impact though. Like I think it doesn't really matter. But I would not be surprised to see a nuke here. Like I want you to know on total, this is how we're looking. Like this is the local low here, right? This is a very strong level. And from here, we have a break below that is a market structure shift. And from market structure shift, come on, man. Market structure shift. We can have a retrace. Where would the retrace come? Well, it would probably come somewhere here or a 50% retrace, maybe here. We yet to see. But ultimately, we can have a little bit of a retrace here. We can open up, and this is probably what I think would happen, especially if PPI is good. The market will probably pump on New York, and if that happens, that's a perfect opportunity to add to the shorts. Or we just start nuking down and see how that goes. There is a news coming in here. Due to increased regional tension, U.S. government employees and their families members are restricted from traveling outside the Great Tel Aviv, including these regions. Blah 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 blah. Transit in these areas, including to and from. Okay, so this is just the usual stuff. So, or the other opportunity, or the other possibility is that we're going to see a nuke down here, down to the 3.26 trill. Which would be awesome, and then we have to buy it market. So unfortunately, that is what we have to do. So if I'm looking at ARK, this is what I'll do. Just look at any pair that you want to trade. Just pull the fib. This is the region where you want to start layering in. I'm probably going to get in at 3x leverage, considering these lows as stop losses. 5% on Bitcoin, nothing. So even though if the talks go good tomorrow, I think we're going to be good. Also, I wanted to tell you guys, there is a great offer on Bluefin. You can go down in the description here. And if you use my link, you can get back cash back. It doesn't say here, but you can go here and sign up to Bluefin. Non-KYC available worldwide. This is the place I trade on, and love it so far for a long time. Non-KYC available worldwide, and they custody at a third party, meaning they don't actually keep your money. Meaning if it pulls an FTX, your money is still safe, which I really like. So go and check them out. There's a link in the description just right here. Cuz is also going to pin it here on the chat, on the top of the chat. So go and check that. And of course, you support the channel, support the cause, support these free live shows every single day, and the Telegram as well. So do that. So I would be keen on seeing this wick down here at 105-ish. And then just play from there. If that happens, I'm probably closing my short position and limit order. Limit order down here at like 106, anywhere here. Anywhere in the gray box is a limit order. Stop loss down here, manage your stop, it's 5%. So at 3x leverage, that's 15%. That's how you gotta add to it. Why do I mark this? Also, why do I mark this level, and how is this level relevant? It's super simple. You can just go onto the channel, and if you go onto the channel, I have under the videos, we publish educational tutorial, and you will be able to see how smart money profits from order blocks. That is an order block. That is what I did. And if you go into playlist, you should have an educational, which we don't have yet, but we're going to make an educational trading learning. Here it is. No, it's actually not that. I don't know where that, but we're gonna have a playlist that we're gonna include as well. Learn to trade, cause please take note. But you can see it there. So down here, limit orders, sub 106, ETH, super keen on ETH. I don't think it is closing below 237. I don't think that's happening. So ETH could be a very cool buy down here at 267. Maybe, right, yeah, exactly. This gray box anywhere here would be very good. Solana, Solana. So there is a V-shaped recovery here from a very beautiful OB. So I would like to see Solana come down here. And if it comes, again, this is like a limit buy. 154, it's a limit buy. At 10% stop loss, you gotta obviously manage risk, but it's a limit buy if it happens. Unless, again, New York pumps, then it's not. Doge is already a limit buy here, almost a limit buy here. Yes, Doge is almost a limit buy. Like if you see a 15-minute market structure shift on Doge, like that's a massive fucking buy. You could start layering into Doge. Doge looks very good here, but again, I'm just still waiting and see what happens. But if we do get New York pumping, I will wait, hold back. But if we do have the dip on New York Open, I think it's worth doing it. And apparently, we are going to wait for PPI. It's like 10 minutes from now, so we ought to do it. So look at 𝗬𝗎. 𝗬𝗎 is also very fucking strong. Like 𝗬𝗎 is something we should buy. I think, can you write up Doge, 𝗬𝗎? This is what we should start trading if the market starts nuking. If we nuke, we buy in. AVAX. I mean, AVAX, I saw better charts. Oh, that's not bad either. Yeah, not bad either. Like AVAX is not bad at all. AVAX, please, write up. Link. Look at Link. Like Link is legit buy here. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, Link is so good. Yeah, if we would have... The problem is the clarity. We don't have the clarity on this whole Iran-US deal. Like, that's the problem. That's the problem. Where are we with the subs? 552. Like 20, 30 subs this session. We're almost at 22,000, so I can give away $1,000. What else do we have here? TRX. Should we do like Zoom? Should people come up? Why not? Let's do it. I'm gonna open a Zoom now. Why not? You guys come up. If you wanna come up with your camera, I'm gonna share it now. And you will have 2 seconds to join here. So just so you know. Here we go. Where is this? More. Invite. Copy invite link. Here we go. Cause I'm gonna put it in the chat here. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Can you please pin it? So if you have your camera, you can just come up. see how people are doing. So Cos must have pinned it here on the top. Braden is here. Oh, hold on. How do I lock it down so like people can join? I locked it. Can you just delete it? A lot of people are joining. Oh, wait. Don't delete it. Don't delete it. Lock meeting. Here we go. A locked meeting. No one else can join. Maybe I don't want to lock it, but maybe I want to enable waiting room. Exactly. I'm going to open it up and then you can join in. Okay, cool. So here we go. Braden, are you here? Braden, my friend. Braden, my friend, are you here? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Okay, Braden is not here. Okay, I have to push Braden out of here. Remove. Okay. Presh, my friend. Presh is here. Presh knows what's up. Presh knows what's up. Hold on a second, bro. Yay! You just have to unmute yourself. You just have to unmute yourself. What's going on, man? What's going on? Can you hear me, Presh? You're live on the show, bro. Presh, you have to unmute yourself. Presh cannot unmute himself. Okay, unfortunately, Presh, I have to remove you as well. Okay, and Michael Chemi, Michael. Here we go. Michael, you can unmute yourself and no one is ready, guys. How can you fade an opportunity like this? How crazy is it? Who? I don't see Kumar. I see user, bro. Okay, I'm admitting people. Pablo, Nima. I'm just gonna admit people and then we just see how it goes. Oh, there we go. There we go. Maxla. There we go. Maxla, I'm gonna add you. Here we go. There we go. Maxla, welcome here. You can unmute yourself.
Hi, everybody.
You have to unmute yourself. Is it us?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear him?
Sorry.
We can't hear you. You have to unmute yourself.
Yes, we can hear you.
Really? Yes. Okay, hold on. That's me. All the other guys that I pushed out, bro, probably I should have heard him. Can you speak?
Can you hear me now?
There we go. There we go. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
Good to see you.
Maxla, do I say your name correctly?
Yeah, I'm from Germany.
Okay, incredible. How
Congratulations
are
on
you,
your
Maxla?
wedding.
Thank you so much, bro. Thank you. How are things?
Thank you. Everything's fine. I'm calling from work.
You're calling from work. You're working.
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. Is there anything I can help you
Set your
specifically?
priorities right.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's up. Is there anything I can help you with, or are you trading, or are you?
I'm just listening. Sorry, my English is not the best.
No, that's
Searching for
good.
words.
That's good. Are you trading something? Are you in the Telegram?
I am in the Telegram. Right now, I'm waiting for what the whole Iran thing is going to bring.
Yeah.
I'm focused on the big tokens like Ethereum, Solana, and
Yeah.
Sui. I'm pretty big Sui fan, but as you
Yeah,
always
so
say,
Sui looks good. Sui looks good here. Sui looks very good here. 321. I think PPI is going to be good, and I think we are going to have a little bit of a nuke here, and then we're just gonna rock it from there. So we're gonna see that in 5 minutes. Well, I appreciate you coming up, bro. I appreciate you being here and just following the show, and I'm happy if we can help in any way.
Thank you for taking your time. I kind of misunderstood you. I didn't realize that it's a one-on-one call.
It's good, man.
So
I'm happy you were here.
since I don't really have any questions. I was just following your advice and your thoughts. So
It's amazing. I'm happy for you, bro. I'm happy. Thank you so much, and much love. I'll give you a big round of applause. All right, here we go. Then I'm gonna add one more. We have one more. Ravi, Pablo. So many people joining in. Cuz, please take note, you should be the one running this. Pablo. Ravi, you mute yourself now, please. I'm gonna add Pablo here. Pablo, what's going on? What's going on? What's good, Pablo? Yay! What's happening? How are things?
Good, good.
What are you doing?
You know how long? Driving to work, listening to your show.
I'm so happy. What do you want to say?
Listen, you saved me so much money. I appreciate it. Always looking out for those short. That Telegram is a lifesaver.
Are you in it? Are you following what's happening?
Always. I'm in Toronto, so usually when I get the notifications at like 4 a.m., 3 a.m. So,
incredible. Yeah, but you're still up, you're still following, you're still being there.
Yeah, no, for sure. So I just wanted to say thank you. That's all, man.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Is there anything that I can help you with specifically?
Honestly, just keep doing what you're doing. I'm following your journey.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Where are you from?
Toronto.
Toronto. Yeah, you said it. Okay, I'm gonna go visit. I was flying over when I was going to Vegas, so I'm gonna go visit at one point.
Yeah, let us know.
We do a meetup.
Big community out here.
Nice. We do a meetup. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Safe travels, eh? Take care. Ciao. And then we're still gonna get Ravi here. Ravi, what's going on, bro? Are you in a mask? Are you gonna tell us something bad, or should I be scared of you?
No, not at all.
Okay, good. Where are you? Are you in a hospital?
No, I was having a flu, so that's why I just wanted to take some precautions.
So it doesn't come through the camera. I appreciate it, though. I appreciate it. So where are you from? What's happening?
I'm from India, and nothing. Just was looking at your show, and yeah, very devastated by the plane crash as well. Sometime back.
Yeah. So, yeah. It's fucking horrible, eh? It's horrible. Yeah. Do you know anything about it? Like, I didn't follow international news, didn't really make it. Like, do you know anything extra that we know?
Nothing. Just that there was some snag in the aircraft, and that is what has caused the crash, because the pilot couldn't lift. There wasn't any thrust. So that was the root cause, actually.
Yeah, that's not good. I'm sorry. Yeah. So, is there anything I can help you with?
Not really. I just wanted to say hi to you because I do follow your shows as well, and as well as all the other Banter shows. So yeah.
Amazing. I'm so happy you're here. I'm so happy you're here, and I appreciate you.
Yep.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Take care. We can add one more. We have 1 minute. Who, like, the next guy I'm gonna bring up is going to do the CPI with me. Okay, Tony, my friend, you want to do the PPI reading with me?
Yeah, let's do it, mate.
Are you in a massage chair?
No, mate, just lying back watching the footy.
Oh, nice.
So
Okay.
Thursday night here in Sydney, so just watching the footy, mate, and listening to you.
What are you watching? Who's playing?
I was watching a bit of rugby league and a bit of AFL, so watching two games at the same time.
Oh, so, like this, right?
But you're more interesting than these guys are, so.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna look at it together. Do you want to look at this together? Should we see what's happening here? We got 25.
Let me get these goggles on.
Yeah.
Right.
Make sure you get it right, eh? So you go down to 5 minute here.
So I'm following you, mate, because I've just started going into a 2x, 3x on a few tokens after your last night call, and
did you close out?
I'm very keen to start layering in.
Yeah, you can. I mean, if you can bear. The problem is this whole Iran-US thing. Like, that's the problem. Okay, numbers are coming in. Hold on, footy. Hold on. Numbers are coming in. Let's see. It's probably gonna be better. Right. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see what's happening here.
I'm on your side here, mate. Let's go.
Yeah, it's better. Of course it is. 0.51. Oh, it's much better on the core month to month. What's gonna be the unemployment? 248. Okay, 248 is higher a bit. 248 is higher a bit. It's good for the market. But I do think that this pump is not going to last. Like, because of all the uncertainty, these numbers doesn't really matter, because we were expecting this happening. Look at this. The market doesn't even, like, it doesn't even flee. For anybody who is looking here and who's looking for shorts, if this can't move the market, I mean, it's much better. Like, it's much better. Forecast on month to month was 0.3, it's 0.1. It's higher than previous, but it's still good. Month to month is 0.2, and then yeah, and then forecast was 242 on unemployment, and it's 248, which means that there are higher unemployment than they were expecting, which means there should be rate cuts, which Trump is pushing for. If this can't push the market sustainably, then the thesis of Iran and the US shit show is there. So we probably will see a little bit of a pump here just to get liquidity, and then probably just gonna nuke further. That's what I think is going to happen. We can come all the way up here, or rather actually just visit, yeah, exactly this here. If we could visit all this on this news, that would be good. And then we're probably just gonna see something like this on the lower time frame. We're just gonna see something like this play out. This is at least what I'm expecting to happen. So let's see how that goes. But what's happening with you, my brother?
Mate, let's see. Been trading for many years, but been following you for the last probably 12 months. I love the $1 billion hustle. Absolutely love it.
Why do you love it?
Oh, mate, it's my go-to. You inspire me. I love just seeing where you started and looking at your videos 12 months ago to where you are now is an amazing journey. And just to see you grow and develop inspires me, even to the point that I'm definitely going to Dubai at the end of the year for New Year's Eve. I've never been there, but just watching your videos, watching your Insta 360s, definitely got to get out there and see the world a bit more.
Oh my God, I'm so happy. This warms my heart. You know, we do this completely on our own. Like, we don't have sponsors, we don't have anything. It's all us doing the whole thing. I finance from my own pocket, just exactly because of what you just said. Because I want to inspire, I want to show what is possible. I just want to show how I'm going. And we literally don't even create, we document. Like, these vlogs, what you see is really what it is. Like, I know a lot of people, you know, renting stuff for the purpose of the vlog and this and that. I don't do none of that shit. This is literally what's happening. So I'm so happy that you appreciate it and you see it and it inspires, and I just I'm grateful. Are you trading as well? Like, are you? Yeah, go ahead.
You're very authentic. I don't know what you're going to do with Cuz. He's been fired that many times.
He's fired already.
But no, I absolutely love your shows. And you call it what it is. You know, you're not on the you know, let's short everything, let's bull run everything. You call it as it is every single day. So I look forward to the telegrams. I look forward to your shows.
I so much appreciate you. You have no idea, Tony. Thank you so much for being here, for sharing your thoughts, and just being in the community. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart.
And you'll see my name on the Aussie Wasabi, mate. So
yeah, cool, awesome, man. Amazing. Thanks for being here. Big ass shout out to you. Thanks for coming up and everything. Appreciate you. Always. And we're gonna jump back. I think this is time. I wanted to cut this off for a long time, actually, but we had to wait and we had to talk to the community. So we are finishing that up. The market is having a little bit of a bounce here, which I was expecting. Probably gonna come back to this 15-minute OB here and then reject from there. Let me just look at my Pepe trade. Unfortunately, the expectation that I had that we are going to just see a little bit of, oh yeah, why did I delete this? That we're going to see a little bit of dip and then we can buy from there is not really there anymore. I know these charts will look good and you want to buy them. Unfortunately, I can't buy it with good conscience until we have some news on this whole Iran-US thing. We'll have to see how the US opens. Pre-market is not promising. If you look at stocks, most of the companies are down. Let's see how the US opens. If we have a pump in the US Open, you know that this is a fake out and it will slam back hardcore. So something like this, bam. This is what I'm expecting. Next target is down here at 3.2628, and then we take it from there. Guys, I'm going to be in the Telegram. I'm going to jump whenever it happens. I am going to update you here in the Telegram. Thank you so much for watching, for being here. I truly appreciate every single one of you. Nitro Bunny is here. She says she loves the shows. I'm super happy. Shorts are in. I have shorted. I am going to add, but again, I'm not advising. If I see a good opportunity, I will share it on Telegram. But so far, it's very. If you can't monitor the market 0.24, you should not do this because you can really get wrecked. Have a good one. Thank you guys so much. Share the videos, like the show, share it with your friends, like the show, share it with your friends, like the show, all that stuff. You know, subscribe, much more. Thank you so much for the stream. Appreciate you. Check out these videos. This is going to be a playlist. You can learn how to trade. I have all my trading videos up here, and this is going to be our daily shows, or even just convert it to $1 billion hustle. We'll see what happens. You can click here to subscribe, and other than that, come back for another one. Take care, and I believe I'll see you in the next one.